Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Pyre. You're here with Randall Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, and it's time for us to continue our journey to face the Chastity once again. If we were to face them in a liberation, I'd like to see what they're capable of. Oh, 3 such locations to rest. Apparently just wiggling the cursor enough when it gets stuck is enough to free it. But not this time. Yeah. Bertrude seems to believe she can find alchemical reagents she requires along this route. Crosses a mass grave. Come on. Let me. What does Rookie see? What does Rookie see? Concern it. Gilman believes I'll find something of value. Rookie can collect on a past debt. You know what? I'm gonna go with Gilman on this one because he doesn't have banishment sickness, and the rest of you two should be in bed. Search for valuables. At Sir Gilman's behest, you explore the poisoned lands of Fallowfield. However, the search proves fruitless, and you see little reason to keep at it. Alas, that this night led our noble master reader so astray. You exchange some words of consolation as you head back to the Black Wagon, where you should still have time to pursue some vocations. Sweet. Who's in the Black Wagon? Gilman! So Gilman is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night! He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh! Greetings to you, noble master reader. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Is everything all right? Sir Gilman is attempting to make small talk. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman, perhaps, could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then... Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have the knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here, then, are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the High-Wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there that eve. One by one, then 2 by 2, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them, shrieking with laughter all the while. This night he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when first you met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held, at least a while longer. But instead we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came for the time for penance. And this night, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on sentence to the downside. And as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre Hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and he was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you in the Nightwing, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day, not merely by coincidence. Perhaps Under King Ores yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings however vainly to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. Roster bio updated. Sir Gilman. Pursue vocations. Mentor a companion. Who shall it be? Preferably someone without, sickness. Oh, are you kidding me? 75 away? You're killing me. I'm dying right now. I am literally dying from this. He could have a vigorous slash or a quick draw. Probably better a quick. Greater Cleave's pretty cool too. Anyway, I will mentor the Gilman. This knight shall be eager to protege. You and Sir Gilman review what observations you have made thus far about the various triumvirates you have confronted on your journey. He has keen insights about some of them. Thankful is this knight that our adversaries, for the most part, are much braver and less shameful than the Pyre hearts. Them he misses not. Nice. Continue the journey. Ugh.
You are nothing, reader.
Jesus!
Nothing but a mindless cripple.
Wow!
Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes.
Coming out swinging, aren't you?
The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of Archjustice Androboles IX himself, as Vulfred indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. That's unnecessary. We don't need a warm welcome. Man, I just noticed that Big Virtue's place has an umbrella just sticking out the top of it. Alright, to the Pit of Malif, where we will face Manly and the Chastity. This is going to be tricky because we don't have anyone who can cast auras in our group. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side. Someone tracks you down in the fetid swamps of Flagging Hands. The imp's message pertains to Faye, who you liberated at the fall of Solium, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition, a theocratic sect believing divine authority rests within the stars. They alone dictate the future. We all return as stars, so much brighter should we live with glory. They promised her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again, all on her own. That is until she located Vulfred's agents. Thus her wanderings ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. Faye also left a simple message: believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger for the report, as her companions gathered to discuss. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. That one. Very powerful indeed. A sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her. Most intriguing. Tizo misses having Faye around, though he is pleased to hear that she is well. Small in stature was the goodly Faye, yet great indeed in spirit. Even now this knight remains in awe of her. You keep on telling those snooty Commonwealth good-for-nothing what's up, Faye. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. The news of Faye's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Your companions gain +1 hope for the next rite. Wish Faye luck. Oh boy. Back to the old bog, eh? Sup, Falcon? Hey, it's you guys. Good, because I was just thinking I could use a customer like real bad today, or just in general, you know? Business taking a downturn? Scribe snuff. Good stuff. Can you use multiple serums? Usable ones. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, though. I kind of feel like selling the Flame Leech or the Shooting Star. Like, I just don't use them. I could buy some sweet Stardust, yo. Fortunately, it is quite friendly. Oh, thanks. Must be our lucky day here. I don't know what, Dad. Thankfully, I will always have something to trade. Commence the rite. Everything is prepared, and the night is just beginning to take hold above the muddy bleakness of the Pit of Malif when Vulfred gets your attention. Reader, I suppose you might remember our first meeting with Manly Tinderstaff. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he is an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately, I've known too many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when last we saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan should he know of my involvement, and so Volfred dons his ritual mask. I shall have to be discreet here. As I am with the Nightwings once again, I can no longer hide from it outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, it seems we have a right to conduct. Right then. I feel like invoking the Tattered Mantle is a dangerous proposition. Manly's aura is large. I can erode his advantage by denying him it. Alas, I shall have to take on another star to replace it. I don't want to increase his presence any larger than it already is. And I know that although he is slow, his companions are quick. I think I shall have to invoke Biolanthius. I do not wish to lower my Pyre's health so much. So lowering it by 30 basically gives him 6 Biolanthiuses, and giving him 1 Biolanthius, like, unless he scores 6 times, it is not as dangerous as Endriga the Widow. And since I cannot employ Bertrude's assistance, I don't want to invoke it anyway. Although giving him more health does not bother me over much. Let us begin. The accusers are a bitter triumvirate determined to prove themselves superior to all others. Wow, what a tooltip. Thanks, game.
Rita, I am still very cross with you, you know.
I should hope.
To think I saw in you a worthy heir.
Wow.
Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth.
I can't join you.
Traitor Volfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas. That, dear reader, would make you a fool.
Or an idealist.
I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold.
Harsh. My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again. You think that you could simply cut us down like last time, is that it? You sense Volfred reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him for the time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And my, the colors of those raiments. I mean, they're rather gaudy in this light, I have to say. Though, I mean no offense at this, of course. So do you suppose the rite is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less, come dawn. I hear something is brewing out there, some sort of unrest. So yes, it's a very important message, sent all this way by one of those imp couriers, and I must say, those little things, their services are certainly not cheap. Though I'm sure that I could get you a good deal on those services if you wish, perhaps, to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, as well we ought, for I've a date with Destiny not long from now upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking for some time until at last the rite is to begin. So Manly has access to the courier imps as well, and he is aware of what's going on up above. Oh, I'm glad I didn't make him quicker, because that savage and that worm knight would have cast me aside. Oh ho, my, look at this wonderful assembly of exiles come from all different corners. Such a colorful retinue you Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you, that you're harboring an especially notorious criminal, one who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Volfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could be possibly true. Anyhow, I would so like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am Mage Manly Tinderstaff, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manly has intruded on your privacy as you set to choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. Manly seems very interested in your triumvirate. Warn him to back off immediately. Perhaps a broken limb or two might cause Manly to think better of such antics next time. Manly seems to respond to behavior similar to his own. You could just send him on his way. You suggest to Manly that perhaps he ought to check on his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the rite. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to bid all of you salutations, for I so enjoy getting to meet my fellow exiles face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I ought to get back to my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. Manly leaves, at last, leaving you to focus on the rite again.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Roster bio updated. Manly. Star Splinter. When preparing to fling the orb, the bearer's charge-up speed increases. Interesting. He probably won't be willing to sacrifice himself. Guardian Sapling, Sturdy Sapling, and Unstable Sapling. So be careful. That thing can explode. Righteous Flame. Okay, so he's got some healing. The brief charge-up time. Okay, so look out for Avrik. He's got mad hops. He's a damn frog. That hope. 4-second respawn time. He's nimble, but his aura is not great. And then Sir Tidemont. Avenging Aid, Greater Cleave, and Vigorous Slash. Interesting. He's pretty good. But if I can... I got Tizo, so if I can just have Tizo run into him, he won't be able to do anything. But let's look at Manly's bio. He became good enough. One day he attempted to pay off the wrong individual. He's offering to contribute position where quite a little notice of a tongue. Crime, bribery. Motive, self-gain. Years exiled, 20. Exile, astral sign, Geminian. He is thirsty for new experiences. The Westerly Woods retain its sovereignty for complicated reasons he would be happy to explain. That's pretty funny. Alright, who should lead against them? I'm thinking... Pamitha, perhaps? Wait. Damn it. I feel like I wasted that Stardust. Oh well. It's a level 15 legendary talisman now. Alright. She's quick and can dash in rapid succession for less stamina. Gotta remember that. I got people who are really good at scoring here.
Tizo. Sir Gilman.
So I gotta remember that. This knight has much appreciation for foes with silver tongues. They are among his favorite kind to vanquish. Are you quite ready yet, O Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two we think shall take you by surprise. Just watch.
Now begin.
Later, nerds. Oh, crap. Ah, barely caught me at the edge. Come into range, why don't you? Damn. Holy shit. Okay, alright, that's fine. Just hop across half the damn field, why don't you? What in the hell happened? I kept getting forced toward the center. Oh!
The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Somehow, please. This match is going to be all about possession. Acquiring it and then keeping it. Damn. Nice try. But your rage will do you no good.
Vampire sputters. The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory.
Oh boy. Damn.
Oof.
Bonk. Damn. That avenging aid. Oh crap. I can't even get close to him. Nice try, pal. Nice try. Bonk. Bonk. Fine. Give me the orb. You will regret it. Boom! Whoopsie daisy, I did not mean to go there, but it all worked out, did it not? Oh, how very charming this display, but quit it now, and let old Manly put an end to all of this before you make a terrible mistake.
There.
Stop me. Oh crap. Okay. I feel pretty stopped. Can I just get in there? I can. No, no, no. Not allowed. Whoop. You gonna use your block ability or not, Manly? Ah, crap. Oh well. They'll get one score. One more. But now we are united.
You have it.
Crap. Oh, crap. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, crap. That's fine, that's fine. Oh my god! Pamitha, you beast! One more point, are you kidding me? Gilman, finish this. Bonk.
It is done.
Woo!
The you-know-who prevails. Alas, the
You mad? You mad? Oh my god, the voice is so spiteful and I love
is
him.
complete.
My word, how could this happen to me? You deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools! Have you any idea what you've done? Volfred watches the outburst in silence. Keep spouting off like that, Manly, and you shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such a fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from the aristocracy, and now in exile? How they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out? What would they think of you if you do? Volfred remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There. I see. I see it now. Then Volfred recedes into the shadows. What? My head? Who? I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go, Tata. Fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure. Genuinely so. Manly stumbles away in a stupor. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for the time. A bit of mercy for his sake. For my people's sake. As well, it should ensure that he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, or running into me. And let's be off before he catches up with us again. Do not fuck with Volfred Sandalwood. He'll get inside your head, Charles. Yes!
Sir Gilman's not as foolish as his lowly kind.
This knight wonders at times about why we are here, and which forces have transpired to bring us here together. Has Under King Ores himself taken an interest in this noble quest? Vigorous slash. Quick draw is so good because it means that he can slash without abandoning his position. Although I do kind of enjoy it, actually. Though restoring his stamina is delightful. You can dash in, slash, and then keep going forward to return where you were. I want that greater celerity. I want to go fast. Soon. Soon.
Now, at your earliest convenience.
Jeez, you so mad. Fear not the purifying flame. Plunge into it headlong and without fear, for you shall be protected by the stars themselves. Thanks, Solimer. You were a cool guy. I heard you fought greater titans and didn't afraid of anything. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles secured victory over the Chastity rather soundly. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Pamitha, Tizo, and Sir Gilman for their efforts. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines, defiant. The path to freedom reveals itself once more. You need merely seek it out. Solium, the Golden Star. Volfred's planner. Chance of evolution, 65%. I know they look to me to make the best decision for us all. Oh, is it I who is writing these notes? Latest thoughts about the progress of the plan and the current state of your quest. Interesting. So we are to face the withdrawn. Very well then. There shall be no problem. I faced them once before. And Udmilda is not in the best condition. I'm a bad man. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The gate guardian and I. We have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a very long time. We have seen so much. And so, I'm a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, then. I wish for you good fortune, and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late, and you need rest. The black wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. No one to chat to. Continue the journey. Oh, just the pit of Midleaf. Ah, Howler! There we go. Jordario would be proud, I suspect. So many places we will say goodbye to, but not yet. Oh? Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. Volfred observes all this alongside you. It is though the entire downside now is well aware that soon the cycle of the right shall cease to turn. The weather lately has been very much unusual, to say the least, between the storm and the blizzard. In this case, however, it appears to have afforded us a bit of a shortcut. We should be able to make landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Just as well, I think all of us are feeling rather more on edge these days. A swifter journey to the summit means that we can conserve all our strength for the coming trial. Very well then. I will miss Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall. Hey. Tizo shall gain favor. What of Temple Cistern? Volfred shall gain favor. Well, Volfred did real good against those bog crones before, so I shall bring him to bear. Once again. You arrive once more among the splendors of Mount Elodiel. It appears that Udmilda and the Withdrawn have already arrived along the other route. Interesting. Seek the Crone Scribe's favor. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Volfred on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Relief. The book says almost nothing of the present circumstances. I wish that I had clearer guidance as how we should proceed, O scribes. Although, perhaps this is the nature of the path. It isn't to be read and understood. It is to be embraced with all one's heart and mind. What other choice is there? You return to the wagon once he has finished paying his respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. Volfred has gained +3 glory for the next rite. Well, he doesn't score very often, but considering Lou's bow, that may change. I will give my assistance to Volfred. Trust me, he may need it. Oh, and we shall gain access to the numbing gust. Ah, delightful. It is a powerful ability. I should be interested to see which lessons you have taken from the book. You and Volfred go over what you know of the celestial landmarks you have been to, and how their properties impact the Nightwings and the Rites. You can tell he knows many of them well by now. Yes. Long did I bide my time in anticipation that one day the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. To be a part of it myself, it nourishes the spirit. Give me that numbing gust. As we traverse life's many unexpected challenges, so must we cover a variety of terrain along our quest. Yeah, should we all end up banished? We will have more than enough time to return and put up a final defense. Continue the journey. To the Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy may pass through the gates. I'm worthy. I'm worthy as fuck. Yeah. Crap. Again, you stand before Scribe's Gate, where the gate guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. Celeste. The exiles of the Nightwings, you must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the rite shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq, you stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now each of you come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate, until it is your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. The gate guardian regards you all, then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste, or shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet upon the summit, then. That Tariq. Are you a ladies' man, Tariq? Only Falcon Ron to speak to. Oh, I should collect my berry and my mushrooms. Shrooms. Give me the shrooms. Cool. Yo, what up, Ron? What's happening? It's you guys. Well, come on in, I guess. You got here right on time, because I was just thinking maybe I would close it down a little early, you know? Business has been real good and everything. It's been a little slow in spots. A little slow is all. So I was thinking, maybe I should do a sale? What would you say about that? Stay strong. It is important from an economic standpoint to not undercut the value of well-crafted goods. You reassure Falcon Ron that his goods are already competitively priced and that a sale should not be necessary. You know, that's just what I was thinking too. Isn't that funny? I mean, my prices can't be beat already, so a sale? That don't make no sense at all. So, you buying something or what? Nah, just selling a fruit and a mushroom. Yeah, about that. Oh, God, I got one more moon serum. I'll grab a sun serum while I'm here. Note to self, do not use the purple juice. I'm gonna leave these up here. Those are for facing someone else. I will use the sun and moon serum though. Anyway, later on. And you can click on him to squelch him. But I hate squelching Ron. I love his little peculiar titters and noises. So be seeing you guys. Alright. That'll do for this episode of Let's Play Pyre. Next time we commence the Liberation Rite. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventures, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. And I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things, like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, and do the coolest thing I can think of. Probably screech existential pain into the void.